should the man be a provider for kids that aren't his?
My bad.
Bless you.
Thanks. My bad. My bad.
That aren't his, and he's not even with the mother. Now,
Hold up,
just
Tom.
give me
Before
a
you
look
get
back.
into this, we need to clarify how many kids we talking about. Cause
Well, we're gonna clarify.
you know what I mean?
Let
Cause
me get the story. Let me get the story that most people are already are aware of and heard of. If you have not heard of this or seen this video, you do not have a phone or a device, and you live under a rock. The little skit of the woman being upset because her child's father brought a bag of McDonald's to give to his son and only his fucking son. And the mother was irate and upset and angry and believed that he should provide for all kids, regardless whether the kids are his or not, because that is what you do. And it took off. Everybody had an opinion. Everybody had a discussion about it. And we're not late to the party. Look, this is one of those things that it's not going to go away. Guys have discussed this before, and they're going to discuss this going forward. So this is nothing that's going to be dull or old as far as the topic question.
Yeah, let's talk about this.
Yeah. So, Mace, you asked the question how many kids? I don't know how many kids is a limit to you.
To me,
yeah.
If I would say 2, bro. I will say 2, straight up.
2.
Well, yeah. Because I'm saying, listen.
Oh no, be clear. Let's be clear. So if you're saying your kid and another kid, or there's 2 other kids in addition to your kid.
No, I'm gonna say my kid and another kid.
Okay, so be clear. You're saying if it's your kid and another kid, you're gonna provide food for them.
Yes, man. Because first of all, I might be in a situation where I can just provide for one. You know what I mean? If she called and be like, "Hey, bring your son something over," you know, I might just bring one cheeseburger and fries. You know what I'm saying? I can't get 2, 3. You know what I mean?
So you said you wouldn't buy for the other one.
So my thing is, would that man would have been wrong if he wouldn't even bought his son a burger over there because it was other kids over there? So how can he justify not bringing the other kids over there when that could have been all he could afford? You know what I'm saying?
All right, look, I've been in a situation. I just took mine with me, then brought it back after it was over.
Yeah, that'll be the logical way to handle that.
Now, the non-logical way is, bitch, give my daughter's goddamn food, shut the fuck up. I don't give a, I'll bring something back and I get another $1 or 2, but for right now, give her this. I'll be back in a minute. I'll find out.
Okay, what about this? Okay, if we're going to use McDonald's, right? What is that? What is that meal for McDonald's with $7, $8?
Right.
That you get of that and a drink. Okay, you probably can buy. You can probably buy what a hot and ready, or 2 hot and readys, or hot and ready and some breadsticks, which could go and split with the kids, right? Now, look, if that's all you got, right? You can at least do that. Right. And then let the baby mama divide it up, right? It ain't your problem how many kids she got, right?
Right.
We all men, right?
Yeah.
When a woman asks a man, a dude ain't thinking about extra stuff. They like, bring my baby some food. You gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna bring my baby some food.
But
you ain't thinking about nobody else. You know what I'm saying?
If you do already know she has, like me personally, I wouldn't. I'm buying.
No, I feel like a woman will be quicker to do that versus a man. If they coming over there, they gonna probably bring, you know what I'm saying, some extra stuff. But us, we got a one-track mind. We going to get what we need to get.
Y'all niggas just ain't shit then.
But what if your little man's love that number 3 from McDonald's?
And that motherfucker $17.99.
So now I got to get a Little Caesars just because these niggas is hungry. Like, nah, my little man's like a number 3.
Right.
Hey, I don't know what these other little niggas like. And frankly, I don't give a damn.
That's a good point.
You know what I'm saying? So I'll pull up with the
kids is picking his shit.
That nigga like, no, I was just talking to you on the phone. You ain't tell me you was gonna bring no hot and ready. so now I done disappointed my little man because
he mad at you.
Look, first, I have issues already because we're talking about bullshit ass food instead of just buying healthy shit. But I digress.
But you gonna bring them Subway, huh?
Fuck man, Subway is just as bad as McDonald's. Don't let nobody tell you eating fresh. You eating fresh bullshit. No offense to Subway. If they don't sponsor us,
he gonna bring a big ass pot of spaghetti for the whole family.
No. Well, look, that's something that look, I'm not
tomatoes
saying.
And shit.
I'm not saying. I'm not saying. A little roast tomatoes, a little fresh mozzarella, a little with some vinegar and oil.
So he would have got the same treatment if he showed up with a pot of spaghetti.
Yeah.
Hold on.
He wouldn't have got the same treatment.
Yeah, he would have.
Why is that?
He would have been like this. She'd have been like, nigga, you came over here with a motherfucking pot of spaghetti.
You still
why not?
Yeah.
Why not?
He's been mad regardless.
Look. I think that helps him out though, right? If he again, it's all about
you couldn't got no shit.
It's all about the whole moment when you're dealing with the women, right?
No,
so
McDonald's was right there, but you want to bring a fucking a pot of spaghetti out of your motherfucking refrigerator.
You know why? You know why? Because you're dealing with your child's mother, and whether you're in a good place or not, in that video, clearly they weren't in a good place. It's all about winning that, right? You got to win that. So yeah, I would be smart or more strategic and buy, okay, if I had $10, because if you're buying $7.99 for a Happy Meal, you got $10, right? So I would buy
not necessarily.
Look, that's true too. Not necessarily, you're right. But let's just say for argument's sake, if you got that, you got $10. You can go buy bread, lunch meat, and a couple chips or whatnot, and just take it there. She can't argue that, right? Nah. That's for your son, but she can't argue that because then it's on her to divide it up, right? And in that case, you win that argument, right? You win that little battle because it's all about being petty,
arguing.
Right?
It's no arguing
but it's about being petty. Please don't tell me the guy brought the McDonald's. He wasn't being fucking petty. He knows she got those goddamn kids.
Yeah, he knew, but I feel like
I'm not saying he's wrong. No, but look,
wrong.
He wasn't wrong at all.
He should have look if she wanted to cause the big ruckus the way she did. Whenever I'm sure it was a conversation. Only thing she could have said was, "Can you bring us something to eat?" You know what I mean? Why wouldn't he get over there with the food? Yeah. Why wouldn't he get over there with the food? She going in like she could just ask me like, "All right, I got you." You know what I'm saying?
He could have took it and ran it like this. Yeah, I heard what she said. I ain't bringing you guys us nothing. Bringing my son stuff.
Yeah.
And then he brings
how old the other kids is also. It depends on how old the other kids is also.
Let me ask you this: if the kid's 13, you bring it up. Your kid, you got your kid, but the other kids are teenagers. You bring them up or something?
If my kid a toddler, if you talk my kid a toddler, if my kid a teenager too.
No. I'm just speaking in generalities. I'm just saying in general.
Man, they're gonna take that hot and ready and look and get at my face.
So you're not gonna you ain't gonna put no type of. You just gonna put this woman on a pedestal, like her other kids is sitting there starving, but it's on me to feed these.
They might not be starving,
no, it's
but
not.
There's other people there. Just go ahead and take a piece.
It's not.
I
don't think it. Yeah, it's not up to you. You're not up here.
It's common sense.
You're not obligated. It's just how do you want to play this?
Yeah.
Because now all of a sudden you got an issue. Your baby mother's got an issue. You got your son or daughter who has to still live with these kids, right? They have to still live with their siblings. Excuse me. They have to still live with their siblings, and there could be animosity right there, right?
Okay.
Those kids.
Who said they was beefing before he brought the McDonald's?
Okay, well, I'm about to take a lap. Hold on.
Who said they was beefing before the McDonald's? She might just be a bitch.
So hold on. Pastor, what if you brought your son some J's, right? I know that just listen.
Go Go ahead.
You brought your son some J's, and he got 2 other siblings that's not by you. But then they came to the bar. You seen them in the store, and the other little nigga had the J's on that you brought for your son. Are you gonna be like, yeah, yeah, that's his brother? Are you gonna be like, why this nigga wear? What the hell going on?
Hold on, are they hand-me-downs? Are they hand-me-downs?
No.
They fresh. It depends on what my son got on.
They fresh.
Like the next week, the following week?
Like the following week fresh.
Oh, yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
Shoes and food is like shit like that is different.
Yeah, food's different. Food's different.
Yeah, that's different, bro.
Well, everybody has
to a certain extent it is. To a certain extent that's different.
Yeah, you can buy your kid whatever clothing you want to buy them, and if you think they should have the best, they should get the best. And
if it's some shit like the kids,
you're not obligated. You're not obligated for legally or whatever you want to go morally to buy those other kids Jordans. Fuck those kids. They don't really get Jordans.
If it's the mama's doing, I'm talking shit. Look, the kids were just bro, let me raise sneakers.
Food's different.
I'm talk shit to my sons.
I think food cuts a little deeper when it comes with kids.
But what if your son like his daddy bring him food all the time? He don't bring me nothing.
Look, that's fine. Again, you may not talk to your dad, that boy's dad, but it's not about that boy and other kid's dad. It's about you and that child's mother, who you're going to be with or be in communication with, associated with for a period of time. So you got to win that. You got to win that.
You already paying $50 a month.
Hey, I'm on my Tyrese. What do you want from me?
I'm not saying you gotta give everything.
I get it. Trick love the kids, but listen, at the end of the day, yo, like you got one seed, bro. Like I get it.
Man, you ain't supposed to be doing it every time you bring your son food. Like
you can't bring your son. You can't bring your son. Only you can't bring.
Man, y'all must have had a lot of niggas eating food in front of y'all. Y'all feel some type of way.
Yeah. What's up, man? Yeah.
You ain't never had. Look.
You ever went to that? You ever went to that book fair and wasn't able to get that book?
Your sibling got something. Your sibling got something, you ain't got it, and they looking at you eating that burger. Man, you ain't got a burger.
Man, listen, I done seen Ernest bring you a motherfucking burger and you eat it in front of me. I ain't get mad.
You ain't sleeping. You ain't my brother. Not nonsense.
But at the end of the day, nigga, like we about to take your ass home in a minute. You can get something when we get there. I'm not gonna be mad at my brother. Matter of fact, he gonna give me a couple of them. He gonna give me a couple of them fries.
If you're hungry,
he's eating McDonald's,
and you're not. Look, if he does, that continues. Let's say that happens all the time. All the time. How much love you gonna have for your brother then? When your brother sitting there,
he gonna have a psychological effect with cheese.
You sitting there hungry as fuck.
Oh, he think he better than me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's how you gotta look at it.
But his daddy go through and dap you up every time. What's up, little man?
You may be looking at the mother, but those kids, those siblings are looking at your kid, and that's how they're not gonna worry about. They're not gonna understand what grown folks.
But they're not gonna understand. They're not gonna understand him wearing Jordans. They're gonna understand him wearing the shit that he won't neither. They gonna understand. They ain't gonna understand it. Because they ain't gonna
understand. Well, the thing they're gonna understand is this: he has it, I don't have it.
Exactly. So when they grow up, what?
Shoes a little different though.
Yeah,
shoes a little different, man. You only if you want to be kind with those kids and provide some clothes, and you want to pay a very cheap price for those clothes, do that. I don't give a shit or not. Again, clothes are different. You're not obligated. Food, I think everybody has to eat. So I think there should be, not that you're obligated to provide for those kids. You're not. I think that if you take a more strategic approach when providing your kid food, knowing that if that child's mother is going to be on some shit,
he only gets a pass if the mom didn't let him know that the kids didn't eat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I feel
I
she
agree with
should.
that.
I feel that need to be known. Like,
Yeah.
ain't no. I don't feel like none of
He
us on
gets a
here. Like,
pass, but
yo,
will that matter?
But
Go ahead,
listen,
man.
who said she even called him? Who said she called him? I just brought it up just off the strength. It was here. Give my kid this
Having
little
a
burger
good
and fry real
day.
quick.
Again
Go see
though,
my son.
even if it's
Yeah, that right there is
spontaneous,
kind of different too.
You're not
it,
thinking. You're not
even if it's
thinking.
spontaneous,
Yeah, you
dudes ain't
not. But
built the
even if
hard
it's
way first.
spontaneous, you're not thinking. Let me grab 5 burgers.
Exactly. Like, I'm going over hollering my son, get this
well,
little burger real
that's
quick,
kind of where I'm getting at
and
though.
I'm a good nigga.
You if you're doing this in a strategic way, you are thinking because you know those kids are going to be there. Like those kids don't go away. Now I'm sure they go every now and then to or however often they go to their fathers, but you always got to think that way, right? At least consider it. Again, I'm not saying if you want to be petty, because I think to a degree that is a little petty that you're bringing your kid.
I see what you're saying. I mean, I can
I'm just
see.
saying you got to be careful.
Just
There's certain
again.
battles you want to
I can
win.
see somebody
It's
kid
definitely just
hitting him up like, "Yo, yeah, her dad or his dad brought some food over there. He bring me none." I can see how that could make you feel
Yeah.
some type of way. But at the end of the day, nigga, where the hell was you at with the McDonald's though? You know what I'm saying? You can't be mad with anybody but yourself.
Right.
Well, hopefully they're not buying your kids fucking McDonald's, man. Like,
Why is my kid hungry to begin with? Period.
I know we didn't get McDonald's when we was younger, bro. I tell
fuck
you,
no, we weren't getting McDonald's, man.
these kids is
We didn't
different,
have
bro.
any McDonald's money, man. We didn't have it. And look, it's a lot cheaper too. And you're right. People, I think when it comes to feeding, people are less. And I'm speculating. I'm sure there's other people that they make time to cook, but a lot of times people they're doing their thing. They got kids, and the easiest and most convenient way of feeding them, McDonald's. And how can you argue when you got 2 for $6 on burgers or fish sandwiches, and you got $1 or $2 bass? They sell baskets of fries now at fucking McDonald's. You got that dollar meal.
I ain't mean to cut you off.
No,
I just think it's just kind of messed up though, man. Cause like, you gonna as a man, you gonna do what you're gonna do. We can talk all that, whatever we gonna do. But for us, the crazy thing, like you say, the whole situation, we don't know the ins and out of that problem that they had. But that's not that man's obligation, though. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody, you know what I mean?
It's not.
You know what
I
I mean?
think everybody agrees.
Like, sure, you know what he wanted? Bring a loaf of bread and some sandwich meat. You know what I mean? You know that you know what I'm saying?
Look,
that'd be the logical
can't say
thing.
nothing then.
Yeah,
that would be a logical
you know
thing. Like, okay, fine.
Yeah,
to shut her up.
Yeah,
because you think that's going to be the last conversation they're going to have about that incident.
You know what's crazy? In the video, she was talking about, my EBT don't hit to the 11th.
Look,
and then, hold on. And she like, that my shit don't hit to the 11th. And he like, yo, I don't give a fuck about what you like. This, we not an item no more. How do I know your shit don't hit to the 11th?
Yeah, you got a budget better.
I just know I was coming over here to see my seed, and I came with some McDonald's. That's it. But she blowing up talking about an EBT. That's when, man, women I'm telling you, bro.
More the reason to be more strategic when doing this, man. I'm telling you. The problem is most men, including myself, we're all a glutton for punishment when going back and forth with the woman instead of being more strategic. I keep using that word over and over again.
A woman wouldn't buy fucking McDonald's for everybody kids. They
No, well, no, a woman would buy all that stuff. She would buy all the food for everybody.
No, she wouldn't.
And then she would make you feel like a shit, like an
I
asshole.
ain't buying that for the bitch kid.
No, it depends on how y'all broke up, bro.
Yeah.
Look, if you don't think
women are different.
I don't have no biological kid, but I can only think if I did and it didn't go right, she's not bringing my motherfucking kids no fucking McDonald's, bro.
Yes, she will.
I'm like, I don't know, man. Well, they got to be cool with that mug or something because they not going, man. I don't know.
All right. Well, let me ask this last question. Let me ask this last question.
We need to ask the women that on our podcast will they do
you know
it
what?
and let us know.
Yeah, leave a comment. Give us an opinion on it. But I'm going to leave this topic with this. You got the money now. Money's not an issue. Money's never been an issue. What are you doing?
Nah, like I said, I'm gonna do it a couple times,
like,
but I'm not doing it. But I'm not doing.
You still don't want to. You still don't want to. You still want to feed these fucking kids.
I'm gonna feed them the first 2 times, but I'm not doing it every time, unless it's asked for. You know what I mean? I'm not.
Nah, if I got it, yeah, I'm
so
not,
every time you
no,
every time you going over there, you bringing everybody.
Because I don't want that to become a habit, and then the niggas
it's suspected.
Now the kids is not mine. It's coming over to me like, yo,
where's my burger?
Yeah, my birthday is. You know what I'm saying? And then you like,
no. See,
y'all assholes, yo.
That's funny. That's
y'all
funny because
assholes.
you're like, man, fuck you and your birthday, Tony. that's fucked up.
See, with me, part of my thinking is what Boo was addressing. Because a part of my thinking is like they wouldn't do it. That in my head, I'm like, yo, they not gonna do it.
Again, I mean, I guess the biggest thing is, and this is for Pastor, because Pastor, you got a good relationship with all your babies.
Yeah, you know,
my circle, we all look out for each other.
Right. So in your situation, like that's different.
Yeah.
Even
but you got bad breaks, it's not going.
Even when mad, it's still, you know what I mean? Everybody still do their part.
Right. But like, can you imagine if you wasn't in one of them situations?
That I wouldn't be there.
You still gonna bring burgers?
I wouldn't be there.
He would.
You know what? We're gonna end on that. We're gonna end on that.
Yeah.
Because this can go on and on.
Yeah, and to let the people know, I think that whole scenario was for them to blow up. I think that whole shit.
That's some plot.
But it's definitely a good conversation.
Yeah, it's a good conversation.
Everybody got their own. Listen, everybody always have their own opinion on stuff, right? But nobody actually truly knows what the fuck you gonna do until you actually put in some shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
We might all be buying burgers.
We might be all buying burgers like a motherfucker. Because we gonna feel bad for like, damn, the nigga over there crying ain't got the burgers. So let me go get this motherfucking burger, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know I would. Cause I love the kids, but I don't want to see little kids.
Hey, you know that little kid's gonna grow up one day.
Yeah,
they're gonna fuck your ass up.
Remember when you like, my little Trey on the burger?
The niggas say we don't die, we multiply.
Baby's kids, exactly.
Yeah.
And with that, we're gonna end.